Alright, and we litty again. Take Notes TV. It's the one and only Notes, and we still taking over. You hear me? Real quick before I give y'all the vibes, tap that like and subscribe button, and make sure you locked in with the TNT gang. Shout out my super sturdy gang. Now let's get to it. Alright, y'all, for today's episode on Reporting on Duty, we will be speaking on the legendary, recently assaulted comedian Chris Rock taking shots at Mr. Will Getting Jiggy with It Smith while Chris was performing at a comedy set with Dave Chappelle. Shout out Dave. So to recap real quick to get my people up to speed, as we all know, unless you've been in a time capsule, at this year's Oscars, Will Smith ran down on Chris Rock on stage while Chris was in the middle of his routine and slapped Chris like pow. Anyway, because Chris wouldn't keep Jada Pinkett's name out his mouth. Fast forward on May 3rd, while Dave Chappelle was performing on stage, a goofy hopped out the crowd and tried to tackle Dave, but Dave wasn't having it, and he shook him off with a sturdy stiff arm and, broke for a TD. And after that happened, the attacker was unmercifully beat the fuck up and put on a stretcher, allegedly by security, people out the audience, and I even heard the legendary Dave Chappelle himself might have put a Gucci print or two all on Homeboy all while. Dave was looking sturdy, fighting off a random attacker out the crowd, and had his people handle business real quick. And, Dave put in work himself. Goddamn. I mean, they did him dirty. If you take a look, Homeboy's arm was in a permanent L-shaped decrepit as they carried his ass away on that stretcher. Fast forward to Cinco de Mayo, there was a secret show at the Comedy Store in LA, and tickets were going for like $160 a head, and there were big celebrities in the building like Diddy, Yasin Bey, aka Mos Def. Shout out Mos Def, the legendary Mos Def. Comedian Jeff Ross was there, and even Kim K was said to be in the building. I don't know if Skeet pulled up or not, but Kim was reported to be there. You hear me? But moving on, at one point in the show, Dave and Chris Rock were on stage together, and they were talking about getting ran down on stage while they was performing, since both of them had similar stories to tell. You hear me? And at some point, Chris made a joke about the situation, saying that he got open hand blamed by the softest nigga ever to have rapped. And I guess that was Chris's attempt at getting his rocks off, no pun intended, but I don't know if the stones hit the target. You get me? I mean, I ain't gonna hold y'all. When I was a kid, even a teenager, I used to think, Chris was on his shit. In 1996 or something like that, I think he dropped Bigger and Blacker. He had the No Sex in the Champagne Room. No Sex in the Champagne Room with Gerald Levert in it all wild. I mean, that shit was hilarious, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to get started with that, but, on top of that, Pootie Tang to go with it, you know what I'm saying? Chris Rock, he put in work, so, he used to have me dying laughing, no kizzy, but lately, even at the Oscars, you know what I'm saying, this dude just ain't been coming with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he need new writers, new material, a new spiritual advisor, new drip, a new chick, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he got going on right now, it just seemed like Chris Rock has lost his mojo. You hear me? The nigga just ain't funny to me like that no more. You hear me? He ain't the only one, but to me he just definitely lost his sauce, in my opinion. Not to point him out, but I'm just saying, I just feel as of late, your shit just ain't been ringing off. So I need everybody to drop down in the comments right now and let me know what you think, if Chris still got it or not. I'm just telling y'all my thoughts, but back to the statement at hand. Now, I just want to say, wait a minute, Chris, you mean to tell me that you got slapped all while on national TV at the Oscars by the softest nigga that ever rapped? Well, all I can say is that, that nigga's hands was very fucking hard when he put all 5 fingers across your orbital structure on your face. How about that? Don't let that go over your head. You know what I'm saying? So if he thought that Will was soft, how come I ain't see, anyone play with Will and not see Will hold it down besides with his wife just keeping it a buck, you know what I'm saying? Chris, you ain't the first dude I ever seen Will have to give an open hand blam to. Pop, pop, you know what I'm saying? Hit him with the blick up, blick up. You know what I'm saying? The dude, one time I seen somebody try to hop out of the crowd and do some wild stuff, some weird stuff, and kiss Will in the mouth. And, he just hit him with a bitch slap real quick, a real quick pop. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Will be choosy. I think, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of like on some EBK, anybody can get it type timing. He is the West Philly king. Let's not get it messed up. You know what I'm saying? Chris, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like real confused. Like, did Will slap all the funniness out of your jokes, my nigga? Cause like I just haven't heard nothing sturdy in a long time coming from you. And I'm just saying, you got smacked damn near like a whole month ago and some change. And that's the best you could come up with, bruh? That's not gonna cut it. You on tour, bruh? That's not gonna do it. You need to get some sturdy writers, get back in the gym, take some boxing lessons. Just get sturdy, Chris, because I don't like the way you've been dealing with all this. I mean, you got your brothers trying to take up for you like you 6 years old, getting picked on by the 3rd grade bully at school, and you know what I'm saying, they trying to get relevant off it. And I just don't like it. It's not sturdy. You're not representing for Brooklyn. You're not representing for your family. So I like to see you tee up, and if you're going to at least talk your shit, I like to see you talk it right. And that shit wasn't real right. Feel me? But, since you brought it up, we're going to talk about it. There's been mad soft rappers out here, and I definitely say Will Smith is not on the list, but there are some rappers that could definitely make the list. If you know, you know. So drop down in the comments and name some of the softest rappers ever to do it or who are out right now, because there are definitely some soft ones and some Cottonelle that you could talk about. No kizzy. But I ain't going to do too much. I just had to let y'all know the vibes, and that's all for now. We'll be back with new content in a new series for the culture, but make sure you tap that like and subscribe button and be a part of the movement, because we got shit in motion. To all my COD people trying to link with your boy and get off them glizzies, drop down your gamer tags in the email in the description below, and make sure you tapped in with all my social media accounts. Thanks again. We'll be back soon, but for now, it's Take Notes TV, the one and only Notes, and we out. Glee. You said what?
I said, you good now?
Yeah.